This is a teardown of a Verizon Jetpack with 4G capability, and I guess it's a Jetpack 5 Jetpack 5 CC4. So under the cover, you got the rechargeable battery. Got a SIM. Let's see here. We'll move that off camera, I suppose. I don't know if the numbers on the SIM are of any value, or if I can even get it out. There we go. A SIM. Now, gotta see if they were jerks and use some screws that are almost impossible to find a driver for. That's too small, actually. Wow. Alright, next size up. What size? T6. I'm feeling like that should be the right one. Yep. So you got 4 T6 screws in the corners. I don't even know if these are relevant anymore or not, to be honest. It's in my pile of stuff to do a teardown video on, so I'm guessing I looked it up previously and realized it was worthless. I have a Selectel wireless one at home I need to do something with. It's kind of funny. All these dumb phone carriers, they limit you on how much data you have, and then they disable your ability to hotspot the phone. And it's like, why does it matter if I hotspot my phone or not? So I just said, alright, screw you guys. I'm not going to pay extra for the hotspotting. I only need once or twice a month. I'll just buy one and refill it with data as I need it. Interesting. So looks like there's some antennas on the back housing that aren't attached to the main PCB, and instead they have these spring-loaded gold wings that make contact with the antennas. That's kind of neat. So here's one of the antennas, and you can see the contact points on the antenna, kind of wrapped around, and then the edges of the device. I don't think there's anything else holding this down. Oops. Dang. So how do they expect somebody to do that? I must not have tore this apart correctly, because I don't know how you'd plug that into there. Let's use some Kapton tape to keep it captive. I feel like I guess the only logical conclusion is they put the screen assembly and display in last, or towards the end of the process, because it doesn't appear that this top cover is split anywhere. Let's see if I can get the sticker off. It should just be a sticker. The interesting design choice. I guess they just figure they're good enough at it that they're not going to screw up. Should probably put my safety glasses on. Can't imagine this is going to be glass. This thing's probably old and it's just plastic, but never know. Some nice double-sided adhesive on there. Little display. I don't know how fancy this would have been. There we go. Model number if you're interested. Can we? Nope, it's too reflective. Yeah, my guess is that they would have had this assembly done up, and then they connected the display and then folded it down over the adhesive, because I don't know how else you would do that. Interesting. Also, I don't know if that display was backlit or not. I mean, with all the reflective coating, I don't see where the backlight would be though. Interesting. But that mystery aside, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm able to get these cans off. Well, that one went flying, so that's a good sign. I think some of them are soldered down. Nope, that one came off too. Sweet. These are all gonna come off. I get why these cans are necessary, but they do make me a little sad if I genuinely want to see what's under them. Arg. Actually, I probably need a smaller one anyways. There we go. Whee! Just goes flying away. There we go. Ooh, got some big chips there. Kind of interesting they don't just shield the whole thing with a case rather than doing these individual areas. A lot of Qualcomm stuff, and man, these chips are just tiny. I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so I don't have to hold it as close to the camera. Yeah, I might stick with the 1x zoom. It's just difficult to get stuff to focus sometimes. I think this one, I'm going to use that Epson thing I have, and I'll put photos at the end. That way for people who really want to see what's inside this thing, go nuts. But yeah, it's a pretty good sized chip there considering. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll have pictures using my Epson camera thingy to take some close-ups of the board. And yeah, thanks for watching.